Hello, everybody. Welcome to an episode of the Champ's Word, episode 61. And I'm here with, of course, Ming, Chen.
What's up, everybody?
And my guest today, CJ Cohen.
Hey.
Here we are in the pandemic, but we still podcast. We keep pushing.
Oh, come on, yeah.
Nothing stops podcasting.
Nothing.
And we're here at the Shared Universe Podcast Studio. And, I love this place so much.
Welcome back, my friend.
It's been a while, but I'm here.
Welcome back, my friend.
Yes, it's always good to see you.
How's your day been?
It's been good. I need to get out. I just left my current job yesterday. I decided, to move on and, just pursue my dream of podcasting. And
You want to trash your
management.
former employer? Or,
no,
you're good. Okay.
They all added me on Facebook.
Don't burn bridges. That's what I've learned.
Exactly. They miss me
right?
and stuff.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's so weird how many people, like 20, 30 years
Mm-hmm.
that, either worked or whatever. And
Burned a lot.
I wanted to say something and I didn't, and then for whatever reason they came back in my life, or maybe someone who was there came back in my life, and had I burned that bridge, it could have been bad. So
Absolutely.
that's smart.
No, I left on good terms with yesterday.
Okay.
They didn't want me to leave and all, but I was like, you know what? It's time to move on. It's time to pursue my dream. Everything's going on. I need time away. I need to pursue my dream. I'm gonna get a management position up in Edison. I'm in Edison now.
Okay.
Edison Ford's area, so I'm gonna try to get a position up there. I got a management position I'm working on right now. Probably start like Wednesday probably Wednesday, Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm gonna start up there. Seasonal plus like party stuff and stuff like that. So
Yeah, for sure. Right on, man.
try to get some back in the sales area, the sales stuff, and then like
You
I said,
gotta
we're
start a podcast studio up there.
Yeah.
in
Hey,
Edison.
Do you like doing sales? I hate. I am not a salesman, and I'll tell you why. My thing is I don't like. I have a thing with not. I don't like making people do stuff that they don't want to do, and that includes buying stuff. And I'm sure there's a technique. If I had more time, I would probably read the books, like study the teachings of one Zig Ziglar. For any salesman out there, you know him. But I feel like a lot of the sales initially, people are like, oh, I don't want to buy this. Like you got to convince them, or in the case of like car dealerships, you almost have to bully them into buying stuff. Like I hate making people do stuff that they clearly don't want to do.
But you've worked in retail.
I've worked in retail.
Me too.
Yeah.
And I don't really like it anymore either.
I don't like dealing with people in retail.
it's been a while. It's been a while for me, but I just want to try to pursue it more. I didn't make me pretty much mingle myself too, for my podcast.
Yeah, but
I
do
just
you,
meet, like, a lot of
do you
fans
like
on the
selling
beach.
stuff to people, like as a salesperson?
I do, but I'm not the pushy type. Like I tell them what it is,
Right.
this and that, and if they
Yeah.
want to buy it, they buy it. They don't,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to be like, if you have questions, I'll study
Right,
everything
right.
on this.
I hate
You
when they-
throw any question at me, and I'll answer it like the expert that I am.
I think
and that's
we moved
yeah.
more into like promotions instead
Yeah,
of the word sales.
marketing.
More
I
and
love
promotions.
Yeah,
Marketing's
yeah.
different. I love marketing. Marketing's awesome.
Yeah.
Especially when you get to market yourself. I learned like, wow, it's fun. If I'm marketing for somebody else I don't really care about, that's not so fun. But if it's like, hey, come see Ming Chen at the the New Jersey Horror Con,
Yeah.
Right.
that's fun.
Yeah,
Right.
that is fun.
Because then you kind of reap the benefits of that. But
Or even helping me, like when I did a new podcast, and just helping me kind of blow it up.
I love that
fun.
too.
It was
I
so
love
much-
that too. I love marketing.
We
all
didn't
the
have much to
podcasters
do
here.
during
Yeah.
this, so we were doing that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
It was
for
fun.
sure.
We're pretty much promoting each other, spreading the word about each other, just like sharing each other's posts, and
Yeah.
I will share you, and I see you guys on, I'll share this person.
I love it. It's so much different. But like I worked at which is funny that I'm gonna bring this up, but Gianni's Pizza, which
Yeah.
is where Movies is gonna be.
Okay.
I worked there for many years.
What did you do?
Delivered pizza. But the funny thing is, like, when kids or the younger kids are there, and they'll train them to work the counter,
Sure.
deal with people.
Yep.
You got to do this, that. I was like, I've done retail for so long. I'll deliver the pizzas,
Right.
and I'll walk by. I won't like. People ask me, "Oh, can you get?" Nope. I walk by. like, I'll go deliver. Nice, relaxing drive and
Right.
bring it up. And
That's my job, delivering. So yeah, I don't want to deal with any customers.
it was the best. It was the best job because I didn't have to transition and help behind the counter really.
Right.
All the others did, and I'm like, no, I'm not doing it.
Like, I'm not the type of salesperson, like, like, for example, like Spencer's, like some certain places, they'll hound you, like, you need help. need help?
Yeah.
Need help? I'm like, no, that's not me. Do you need help? No. Okay, good.
It's
Let me know.
like, if
I'm
I
here,
need
let me
help,
know.
I'll come to you.
Exactly. You need any help? Good. Let me know. I'm over here. Need help? Let me know.
Yeah.
Instead of walking and chasing around the store,
I hate that.
that's like,
I heard a rumor that Jason Mewes also used to deliver pizza for Gianni's Pizza.
He did?
in Red Bank. Did you ever cross paths with him?
No, well, it wasn't. Well, Red Bank wasn't around yet then. Yeah, I think he did one that was a Gianni's that wasn't the same owner
Okay.
as Gianni's. I think that was on 30. No, he did.
Okay.
I just don't know which store. No. You know what? They used to own the Gianni's. There's Gianni's on 36, right? Do you know that one? It's up high, and it's up on 36.
Let's just say yes. I know there's one in Little Silver.
So they used to, yeah. So,
there's
that's
a whole bunch of
theirs.
these
They're the
Gianni's.
ones that they
Okay.
own. But the Gianni's, I think a long time ago, they owned that one first, and they
Okay.
sold it, got rid of it,
Right.
but they kept the name. So that place is called Gianni's, but it's not the same owners. And yes, Jamie's did work for them there.
Right.
Then.
Which is kind of full circle now that they're opening a movies there.
I know.
And I don't know. I think Kevin said Jay wasn't going to be able to make it down, I heard.
Really?
But I think Kevin is definitely coming down,
It's coming.
which is cool.
Yeah.
I love how the Gianni's literally just hit up Kevin on Instagram.
Yes,
And they're
that's
like, hey, our spot would be a great spot for
That's
movies.
awesome.
We're in Red Bank. We do food.
It looks like a movies.
Well, yeah, because
The
you
way
told
it's-
me it used to be,
Burger King.
which is awesome, which is what the movies in
It's
Clerks 2
basically-
was. It was it was an old Burger King by Disneyland.
So how ironic is that? Now, when you told me that, I was like, did Kevin call them? And you're like, no, they got in touch with
Yeah,
Kevin.
they reached out, and Kevin actually texted me. He's like, "This Johnny's, are they a legit business?
Yeah.
You know, how are they?" I was like, "Well, I know of two of them, one in Little Silver, one in Red Bank."
Yeah.
You told me there are more. Like,
There are
their
more,
their
yeah,
pizza's
there's
good.
Colts
I-
Neck, there's one. There's one in Oakhurst.
Yeah,
And I'm missing.
so they have a whole
Neptune,
bunch.
Neptune as well.
And I know they follow me on Instagram. I know they're fans of Kevin and Comic
Yeah.
Book Man. So I'm like, hey, I think.
When I
Who,
worked there,
um,
they were always like, tell Ming to come by and get pizza.
Oh, they did? Really?
I think I brought it over a few times to whenever there was an event or something.
Yeah.
And I would walk in with the Gianni's pizza somewhere.
That's cool. So are you're coming right to movies? Do you have a
when is
slot?
it? Next week?
It's 18th to the 25th, 1 week.
I'm gonna try to make it. I'll make
Okay.
it. I'm gonna try.
Well, I mean, you gotta.
Well,
you
the
have to
tickets
reserve.
are sold out.
Oh, that's right. Shoot, I saw that.
The
There
tickets are
was-
sold out. I jumped on it. I got them the day before they went on sale. Because that's me.
Yeah.
I'll
Right,
fly.
sure.
I'll fly and take pictures.
So I believe for $28 you get to go. You get a time slot, and then you get to pick like an entree,
Yeah.
a side, and a drink, right, or something
You have
like
to pay
that.
$4 for a drink.
I have to pay for the
Yeah,
drink. Come
yeah,
on.
Yeah, that's what people were saying. But it's
Right.
like, I guess, it's an. I
but
I
you
did
get
it
the-
for the experience, and some
I-
people,
But actually, though, you get a collectible cup.
It
So
is a
for
collectible
$4,
cup, yeah,
it's
yeah.
it's it's not
Yeah.
worth it. So
And then anything else you want to buy the merch there. I guess you could have bought it online, but I guess I wonder if you could buy it while you're there as well. I don't know.
from what I'm hearing, and no, don't. From what I'm hearing, this is all third party because
Yeah.
they don't tell me anything.
No.
All that merch is going to be over at the store, so everyone goes to the store to pick it up
Okay.
or buy it.
So they don't want to
And-
move anything over to the movies.
I would have thought maybe they want to do this. You don't want you want to make everyone
Keep moving.
just the point of sale right there.
Yeah.
You don't want people to do extra work, but I think that'll get people to the
It will
store.
get people to
They're
the
going to go
store.
anyways. You're going to movies. You're going to the stash.
And also, you could get the beer, which I already purchased.
Kevin Smith Club.
So you could get the beer at
Red Tank.
A Red Tank,
Yeah.
and I ordered it. It's coming in next Friday, so it's a week ahead.
Yeah.
And
I
I'll
got
bring him in. I'll bring one up.
I got a sneak peek at not the movies beer, but the secret stash beer.
Oh, that's what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I ordered that.
I
That's
got a
coming.
secret. I got a sneak peek at it. It's
Ooh.
an IPA, 6.5%
Yeah.
ABV. Should be pretty good.
Yeah, that
I like it
sounds
locally
like.
brewed.
I
Do you
get-
drink beer?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
I had like 2 today. I'm like,
Yeah. But
Oh,
those
no,
the
IPAs
guy
are
gave me
like
a shot of-
6.5.
One of
Sounds
the guys
good.
we were hanging out with gave me a shot of tequila. I'm like,
No.
Oh man,
he was
tequila can get you into
tequila and
mix.
Sprite.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like,
But-
that's pretty good.
It's been a tough year.
Yeah, it's
Been a tough year. Don't overdo it,
Been a
but
tough year now.
little bit to take
No.
to take the pain off.
Exactly.
I mean, we do it all the time. I guess,
Yes,
so,
absolutely.
Yeah.
So yeah, I left my current job on yesterday. I left on good terms. Shout out to all the coworkers. They didn't believe me. They kicked podcast. Like it was like shocked yesterday. Like here's one of my card. Nice knowing you. I was like, here's my podcast card. What? You podcast? Why didn't you tell me?
Really?
You never asked.
Oh, they didn't know you had a podcast?
No, I was like, yeah, I got a
Wow.
podcast.
Yeah.
Well, they know now, right?
When we were
know
talking
now.
about leaving,
know
did
now.
you ever leave a job on bad terms?
Yeah.
No. Absolutely
You
not.
never,
No.
I guess you could say I've done that in the past, but those are jobs that I like, whatever. But I did leave Toys R Us,
On bad terms?
sort of.
Was it?
I
worked Toys R Us.
Well-
quit in crayon, and I walked out of the store.
Did you put like I quit and you spelled like the Q backwards? Like the
I probably
R?
did, but
Or-
I colored every letter was differently crayoned.
Right.
And
That's a lot of effort, dude.
Yeah, I did. I was upset. I went. I got transferred from the Freehold store to Tom's River, and I.
That's a 30-minute
Yeah,
transfer.
so that was my
at least.
transfer. I mean, we live here, so it's not too far of a drive.
Right.
But it was a different store. I didn't really fit in. Like I fit in the other one. Like that was great. I could have kept working there. They transferred me over. They needed a manager, and I just didn't like it at all. And it didn't fit. And my boss was like, there was like 70 porn guys. Like he was have his like button down hair,
Oh,
his
okay,
chest.
yeah,
and he
yeah,
looked
yeah,
like
yeah.
he was in a 70s
Right, right.
porn,
Looked like-
and hitting on all the young women that he hired.
Right.
Um,
That's okay. This is pre-Me Too movement.
Sounds like,
Yeah.
my, sounds like my
that
old Toys was manager. I think I had manager. I think
You worked there too?
Yeah.
What? So you
was it-
wait? Hold on. You managed Toys R Us?
I was a manager at Toys R Us.
What
yes.
did and you?
I worked in East Brunswick way back when I
Whoa.
was 18. And funny thing is,
I almost got transferred to East Brunswick.
you
funny
guys
thing-
could have been. He could have been managing you, dude.
here's a fun fact. People don't know. I only told many people. I actually played Jeffrey the Giraffe.
You played Jeffrey?
You did?
You didn't put the costume on?
You did? I used to make
Why-
people do that. I used to make people
I
do
walked
that.
around the
Yes.
store, entire store like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
So funny.
It was so much. It was fun. I liked it. you
That's
know?
awesome, though.
It was
That's
fun.
pretty cool.
They had the headpiece that comes on.
Sure.
And then the fan was like right here. They had a little fan on top. that
There's a
spins
fan.
around.
There was a fan.
Yeah,
Like
there's a
a
fan.
cooling
Really?
fan?
The little fan like right top of your head, and it just took me just barely. It
That's-
just made the fan.
That's kind of awesome, man.
that is
That's
pretty
like
cool.
playing Ronald
I
McDonald,
scared the shit out of
man.
some kids, I'm sure.
That's
What
you know,
happened to the comeback? They were supposed to come back.
I think if they're
Like
gonna
the
do
toy
anything,
chest or something.
Oh well. I mean, I think COVID probably ruined all
Yeah,
that.
they
I
were in that.
imagine.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, but what was weird is I was in Saskatchewan, geez, I guess it would have been 2 years ago now, and they still have Toys R Us in Canada.
They do?
So I saw them up there. I was like, whoa, what the?
They
I was like,
do?
is that a Toys R Us? Yeah, they're still open up here.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because it is still a company.
Sure,
Sort
sure.
of, kind of. They still sell toys, I guess, with the Toys R Us.
Yeah.
Well, I heard KB Toys was coming back too. You hear about that?
I-
Like,
Really?
come back for KB Toys.
I did. I never liked KB though.
They were always
Never.
expensive in
Yeah.
the mall. It was
Yeah.
overly expensive.
Yeah.
KB was a place you would send, like your grandmother would go to overpay for toys that you didn't want.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Toys R Us was the best. That's
Yeah.
why when I got a job there, I was like, yeah. We had fun. We had fun when it lasted.
Did you ever? Because I know, because Kevin famously tells a story about how him and Muse would wait in the parking lot for it to open so they could get all the Chase figures.
Yeah, we had people.
And I
It'd be funny if it
remember
was them out there.
I did that too when I was collecting toys. I would go super early. I knew what day the truck came in, and I remember like me and my friends would be sitting there. Then you would have the rival collectors from all across town. Like they would start pulling in. Then across the lot, you would see these other weird dudes pulling in. And I was like, "Who are those guys?" And like, "Oh, those guys they're here for Hot Wheels. Like that's all
The
they
Hot Wheels
collected.
guys.
They're the Hot Wheels speculators. We were like we wanted the Star Wars stuff, and like the 12-inch. Was it the Greedo that was rare? The Obi-Wan Kenobi. I can't remember which one was short.
I remember when I worked there was the Yodas, the C3 Yodas, the like little crystal Yodas
Yes.
that came out.
Yeah.
We got mobs. I had to chase someone down the street because they robbed us of it.
I had the wrestling guys figures, like, the wrestling figures and stuff that came out in that area, very good. I used to come to have one of the wrestlers' cousins gave me, he's like, I'm so-and-so's cousin, give me the figures, I'll get your autograph, I'll get you on it. I was like, yeah, no, I really can't do that.
Yeah.
Like, sorry, you have to wait. He's like, please. Nope, sorry, gotta wait.
I'm Bam Bam Bigelow's cousin or
Right.
something.
I was like, yeah, nice try.
right.
He wanted me to box out the fresh figures. I know they came in. Give me the figures. Like, no.
So
No.
did you guys ever work like the holiday season?
Oh, it was the worst. I
I
had
can't
to,
imagine.
every
can't
Christmas Eve.
imagine.
I had to work every Christmas Eve, and so I couldn't go to I go to Long Island every Christmas Eve, and I couldn't go, and I went every year of my life. So I was so upset that I missed it just to work for a few
Yeah.
hours, and then. You know what was really bad was when we got back after Christmas and all the returns.
Yes.
Oh God, I
Oh.
can't even imagine. Holy crap.
People would put fake toys or old toys in the boxes and seal them up and try to bring them in. And they'd see me open the box and they go, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I have to check for the toy."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'd open it up and it was a toy
Like-
from the 50s inside a
Right.
box of like a brand new toy that
Yeah,
just
like a
came out.
transformer or something.
Yeah,
They're like, what
and
the
they,
hell
they
is
thought I
this?
was just gonna go beep and
Yeah.
come up and give them the money.
That's those guys tried to go to the Walt Flanagan School of Returning, and it didn't work out. Walt would yeah, I mean, if you listen to Steve Dave, there's a whole
yeah.
podcast about
yeah.
them. They would swap the stickers, and they would ring up, and no one would care. But it wasn't no, they did Toys R Us.
They did.
But they
Yeah, because a lot of people would just go beep. Okay, here you go.
Yep,
You know,
yeah,
they didn't
yeah,
even
yeah.
care.
yeah.
I worked in a video game area, and I had to be there for like 1:30 in the morning,
What were you doing, like stocking?
stocking and helping people with the video games and stuff like that. This and that.
Yeah.
1:30 in the morning, we were sitting there, and the manager comes in, and we're all like
Yeah.
half asleep. He's like, "Good morning." We're like,
Yeah.
The best is the crew that they stay all overnight, the whole night
Yep.
during Christmas season or right before it.
Right.
So you lock them in the store, and you come in the next day. You unlock,
And then
Yeah,
they can
they're
they
locked
come out.
they're locked in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And they're
like you
locked
see
in.
some of the videos, like at some hidden cameras,
Right.
in the middle, like 4 in the morning, you just see them take a car and just drive it up and down, do wheelies.
Yeah. Well, like, why not? Though?
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
Wow.
Then we had one woman come back. She was like mad because it was Mortal Kombat. Like one Mortal Kombat.
Sure.
She came back. She's like, "This unappropriate." My child was like, "Ma'am, is this mature? That's on you." I was like, "No, it wasn't right. You sold it to me." I was like, "You bought it for your child. Like that's not our fault.
Right.
You bought it for your child. You gotta check the ratings.
Right.
She was beyond pissed. She was like pound the counter. And,
What's the policy
So-
on that? You got to take it back?
I mean, I guess we have to. But,
Yeah.
but it's pretty much her fault. If
Those
it's
are
open,
funny
she
stories.
can't like.
They didn't take back at the time I worked there. They you didn't need a receipt, so that's why it was crazy.
Yeah.
Except for the games. The games
Sure.
you needed a
Yeah.
receipt
Yeah.
for.
Yep.
But the toys, you didn't need a receipt?
They didn't even
Oh,
receipt.
man.
But so it's whatever the sale was. So they bring
Sure.
a toy that all of a sudden went on sale. All of a sudden, and
Right.
they went on the cheapest thing. So they paid like $50 for it. Comes up, oh, you get $8 back. And they're like, what? I'm like, well, give me a receipt. You don't have a receipt. I'm giving you $8, not 50.
Because that's what it is in the system. So that's crazy.
It was a crazy job. It was nuts. And I was a lot younger too.
Right. Who knew that like toys were so dramatic though? But we know now, especially with now that toys are valuable too. But
I had the Mr. Potato Head Darth Vader, and I have it, but I lost the feet.
oh man.
I lost the
Yeah,
feet.
yeah,
I don't know where they went.
Are you sure? Did you check inside the potato?
I did.
Okay.
I did.
All right.
I did.
Just making sure.
I looked.
I'm just
but
making
it must
sure.
have fell off because I had it in a closet. I took it out of the closet. It's gone. And then I had a talking Yoda.
Shoot, man, we
Hateful.
would have been friends back in the days. I tried to befriend all the managers and stuff,
Oh,
so,
yeah,
I,
yeah.
so I could they could.
It wasn't there that long.
Yeah, but I mean, they could at least, if they couldn't hold the toy for me, they could at least tell me when the truck was coming in.
Oh, yeah.
And just kind of give me an edge.
Did you ever go to the Freehold Toys R Us?
That was the one by the mall, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been there.
You
I
did?
went there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went there.
I'm probably in there when I'm walking around.
Probably saw you. Yeah, but there used to be one right down the street, like not 2 minutes from here. And that was
Yeah,
the
right
one that
here,
Kevin
right-
and
right
Jay would
here.
hang out at.
Yeah, I'd go there all the time too. This is
Yeah.
the one I'd go to. I was like, why can't I get a job right here? I live right here, right here.
Right.
But I guess it was just no openings. So.
Corporate, man.
But when they transferred me, I was upset, and then I started talking to an old girl on the internet, and she lived in Chicago. So we kept talking back and forth. So I thought, something good's happening.
And then.
So I quit and I drove 15 hours to go see her, and her boyfriend answered the
Oh,
door.
no,
no.
dude.
Yeah. So that was fun. And then I was like, I'm in Chicago, and then a lot of people from college lived in Chicago. So I had no job, and I partied for 2 weeks.
God, I miss Chicago.
It was so much
I
fun,
miss Chicago.
especially
I
then.
gotta get out of Jersey.
Then it was
I gotta
fun to
explore
get.
more.
Well, I think I was like close to, I was 30ish then, or around, almost 30. So I went crazy, and then I came back home, and I had saved money from Toys R Us. I had
Right.
money saved, so I'm like, I have some money, but I had no job, nothing. Nothing in the future. And I said, you know what? I love the movie business, so maybe I'll do that again. And I flew out to L.A.
Oh, so that trip, although it didn't work out the way you wanted it to, it kind of worked out for you. It inspired you. You were like, hey,
Yeah,
if
to
I
do
can
all
if
this.
I can drive 15 hours for a girl who's got a boyfriend and have a good time, you can do anything. And you drive
Anything.
15 hours back too.
That was the worst.
Oh God, I
drive
can't remember. I can't
ever.
imagine.
Ever.
Wow, man.
That
So
drive back was horrendous.
she's leading you on, man.
It was.
Leading you on. See, these are things you got watch out for, Mike.
And I called
Exactly.
I
So watch out
remember
for this.
calling my friend, one of my friends that lived there. I'm like, listen, her boyfriend is an ex-con.
Oh God.
He's going to kill me, and I'm
Right.
stuck here in their place, and he's staring me down. Help me!
Right. Wait, can you So you're, and he answers the door and he's like, "Can I help you?"
Yeah.
And
It's
you're
in my movie called Cherchez La Femme,
Oh,
which
really?
is out there online. It's a true story. People are like, this doesn't happen. This isn't true. I go, yeah. It's
You made
exactly
you made a short?
Yeah.
Oh, Cherchez La Femme, obviously
Cherchez.
named after the line in Mallrats,
It
which
is. to go find the woman, find the lady.
The one that got away.
It's Brody or TS says that line. I can't remember. No, I think Brody says it.
Brody walks in and he
Where you
goes,
going?
Cherchez La
Cherchez La
Femme.
Femme. He goes back to get Renee
He says Cherchez La Femme, and then he
That's
goes,
cool, dude.
then he says what that means. He goes, to find the lady.
to find the lady.
And he walks into the store.
Right. So yeah.
So
So
I
he's
took
like, "Can
that.
you help me?" So you must have been like, "Who's this guy?" Or did you figure out right away he was the boyfriend?
Yeah, right away.
And
I was
then you were like,
And I was like, he's going to kill me. And
Right.
then-
So were you like, "Oh, sorry, wrong door"? Or
No, I
What
went
was
in.
your-
I went in, said
Oh, you-
hello. We're hanging out. She
Oh.
went to work. She just got a job as a bartender, so we went to the bar. I
Oh,
got
okay,
my friend
so-
to come to the bar with me,
right.
and he's like, and then his ex-con friend was at the bar too, and my friend comes over to me and goes, "You gotta get out of here. They're going to kill you,
Right.
like physically
Yes.
kill you."
Right. Right. You specifically, not me.
you. So let's go. And then I left. But I went back. I tried to get her again after she left. No, yeah, I don't know. It was crazy. Not worth it. But Chicago was worth it.
Oh yeah.
Chicago was.
Chicago-
I went 6 times after that. I went back 6 times.
The con world is usually taking me to Chicago at least once a year, and every time it's magical. Every time. So Mike, I suggest you take a trip to Chicago.
The con world is on hold right now, and I'm
Yeah.
so heartbroken this year. I'm like, oh my god.
Well, we
What-
go to New Jersey HorrorCon all the
know.
time.
You're
like-
planning on that? Were you planning on any other cons in New Jersey?
I had October 3rd. So it'll be in Woodbridge. It's called Legends of the Ring.
What's it called?
Legends of the
Oh,
Ring.
Legends of the Ring.
Yeah,
a
they have
wrestling
wrestlers
con?
come in and stuff. I had a table. And the guy
Oh.
made a table. I had a podcast table, everything ready to go.
Oh
So
man.
last week they canceled it. Like, last hope the podcast live.
What's going to be the first one back?
I don't know.
They're if we wait till next year, Pensacon in Pensacola, which I've been invited to. I think Mike's got a. We're working on getting Mike over there too. We went in 2017, had a great con, had a blast. That one's at beginning of February. Albuquerque, which I go to every year, is usually third week of January. Albuquerque's a fun one, man.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, if you want to come party in Albuquerque,
Yeah.
I've built up a very good just support network there. There's a podcast out there called Tendering Minimum, which
I've heard them.
yeah,
I've
yeah,
heard
yeah,
them.
yeah.
I'll
They're
just watch
great.
them.
They're
Yeah, that's where they're
awesome.
out of.
Yeah, so they broadcast live every Sunday night at 8 o'clock our time, 6 o'clock their time, and anytime I'm there, they're like, "Hey, you're invited on." We did a live show last time I was in Albuquerque. It's so great.
Wow.
And I think they just they're working on a podcast like Collective out there. And again, they're getting banding together podcasters. They're trading. They have space. It's kind of like a studio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need to do a podcast con
Right.
Here.
Exactly.
someday. When we get, I think
We're-
we should when we get back to doing all this.
We're I'm working on it. I'm working on it once we can gather
PodCon.
fully again.
We mentioned do like a Friday, Saturday, Sunday,
yeah,
all
I
day.
think we'll
just
probably start out
podcasters.
small one night.
Yeah,
we'll
yeah,
go
yeah.
do that probably like the Whitechapel project.
Yeah, yeah.
And then we'll grow
Yeah.
it from there. But I think this is
And then
something
next
that's
thing you know, it's the
definite.
convention hall, and it's just podcast tables
Right.
everywhere.
You hear everybody
Yeah.
trying
Yeah.
You just hear just background.
Yeah.
But
But
what did they say? What's
but
going
yeah,
on?
what I really want
to.
to what I really want to see is like, oh man, your pod looks cool. You want to come on my pod for a second? And that's I mean, that happens. Well, we're doing it now.
We're doing
it
yeah,
now.
pretty much.
Wow. It's awesome. But I love seeing it here, especially
Yeah.
when people are leaving, other people are coming. It's like, hey, what's your pod about? It's like, hey, what are you doing next week? You want to come on? And it makes it nothing.
Yeah.
It
That even happened online when I had a guest. I was supposed to have a second guest on the show, and they couldn't make it last minute. So Christian was producing. I go, Christian, get on.
Yeah, get on here, jump on here. And Christian's a great, he's got a great story. So
Yeah.
he's a great guest.
So I
So
was like, the kids
you,
will love your story.
you want to shout out some of these people watching?
Yeah,
Here's
sure.
Dino Barlam is hey guys.
So share my page too.
Oh yeah, go for it. Go
Oh,
for it.
did I? Yeah, I think we're on my page now too. You know.
Robert Manning's here. Yes, there's a secret stash still open. I have something for Walt to sign. Yes, Robert. Robert does a really good Buddy the Elf cosplay.
Nice.
No.
I met him in at Springfield, Missouri.
So I'm trying to get back
years
into.
ago.
I'm trying to get back into cosplay a lot too.
Chris Hewitt pretty much tunes into every live stream that we do.
Nice.
And he was rewarded for it. We were doing these unboxings and giving away toys. Like, hey,
Oh,
man,
did he get it?
Yeah, he won a John Wick statue. It's him
Ooh.
coming through a door with like
No,
guns. It's pretty.
man.
It's a cool. It's a
Did
pretty
you
cool
you had
figure.
you showed it here? You were like showing it, and talking about it?
Usually every
Yeah,
Monday
Monday,
night.
yeah.
Yeah, me and Mike will unbox it, and then we'll pick someone who comments to win it.
Awesome. And how
so-
do you get it to them?
We didn't mail it. Mike
Oh,
mails it out to them.
yeah.
Yeah. Sergio Bowser, what's up, guys? Vivara Santes, and down the stretch they come. Hello, Vivara. How are you?
A lot of people. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Maybe
Yeah,
get more
for
freaking
For sure. Yeah, man. Start the watch parties. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, get some big numbers there, man.
it's
Thanks
pretty
for
awesome.
tuning in. It's really cool.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So,
So yeah, it's been a rough year. Trying to get over things.
you want to vent about
Big
anything?
shout out to Sands. We going our ways. It's been a tough year since March after HorrorCon. This and that went pretty much downhill. We try to work things out, but we're still remaining
Oh,
friends.
Sandrum, who you've heard on many episodes
Right.
of Chance World.
Sans Side Talk.
I mean,
We're still remain friends. We're gonna Pike's here tomorrow. It's that
oh, right on. Okay, so
So-
it's somewhat.
friendship's gonna keep going. It's just been tough.
That's the best you can.
16
hope for.
years. It's a long time.
That's a
so,
long
yeah,
time.
Yeah. The
So I've never put anybody down. She's there, probably gonna listen in. So
yeah. Well,
Big
so
shout out.
that means you're in the market then. You're in the market. So
oh,
Well, you gotta have
Are
to.
you-
If the next HorrorCon that we go to, you'll have to.
Grab the power
Well, you've been to the after party, right? You've
Yes.
been there,
Yep.
so. And then somehow we always end up going somewhere else after.
right. Like I went from the last one. Where was it? When Ari Lehman made his concert. I went from the Ari Lehman concert. No, I went from the karaoke to the Ari Lehman concert. Back to karaoke.
Yeah.
Back to the outside. Back to karaoke.
Yeah.
It was like a ping pong back and
That's
forth.
basically the night, right? That's how it goes. And then we end up going to like some strange places out of the blue, and next thing you know, it's 4 a.m. and we're like at the Ducktown or some other place.
Oh yeah, did you did you party in AC at all? You got to come hang out with us, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm
We,
saying. We got it like because he was at the
Vanished,
karaoke.
disappeared. Yeah, and it was like
Oh, were you at the Mr. Belding karaoke?
Mr. Billy. I didn't go to that one. I didn't go to. The last one I went to was the John Casares, and I went to Michael Winslow's.
Yeah, the Winslows
the
was funny.
Winslows
You
was
missed, you
fun.
missed
Yeah, you
Michael
missed that
Winslow.
one.
He
I
was
did.
When
playing
I
with
went to air
everybody.
guitar, like
Yeah.
Actually, air guitar.
But
I
he
did
was
I
doing
did
Michael
Metallica.
Winslow
I
guitar.
did Metallica.
Yes, yeah, that's right. You did that. I have that. I think I sent you the video. I had the video of it. I was cracking up. Because I think that was the first one I saw that he was like.
Yeah, we were the air guitaring. Me and Michael Winslow. It was awesome. Oh my god.
And then just the
Oh
background
yeah, you do.
sounds.
What's your song? Because you do a great. You're awesome.
I did,
You're great.
It was a Metallica.
I did
you said.
Metallica the last one, and that before that I did Fozzy from Chris Jericho.
Yes, that's the one I saw. I was like,
And they were
holy crap,
he
man,
said
this
he
guy's
was
awesome.
in the next room.
Was he
Yeah,
there?
yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, because he was eating next door. I was there. I remember.
Yeah,
I tried to hit him up, see if he heard it or not, but no luck. But,
Yeah.
Jericho's a pretty cool guy.
yeah, he was really nice to see.
He obviously is a big fan of Kevin. He's in Reboot.
Reboot.
Chance about
They're
Reboot.
doing something together right now. I saw something online.
They are.
Some quiz show.
Yes. But I didn't know he was a fan of Kevin's when I
Oh.
saw him at HorrorCon, and my friend Jess wanted to meet him, and I was like, I'll go say hi to him. I don't, maybe I don't. Maybe
That was when he was eating, right? He was eating. We walked
no,
in
he was at
behind him.
his. It might have been. He was at his table.
Yeah,
he might
table.
have been.
Yeah.
But I went up. He was like, "Holy shit, Ming Chen!" And I was like, "Oh, okay,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is cool." So I guess we're good. So sometimes being
Yeah.
on Comic Book Men works out. He says he flies a lot, so he would watch Comic Book Men on flights.
Oh wow.
Nice.
And yeah, so
Yeah, he seemed pretty cool.
he's a
at the-
cool dude. Yeah, he's one of those guys. It was like, hey man, if those guys ever mess with you, like just call me. And I'm like, okay, like
That would be a
Conk
great
into the
episode. That'd be a
dark
great
night.
episode of Comic Book Men if we ever
dude,
got.
if we come back, he's got to come on, man.
Yeah.
Like we have to go to an
Definitely.
AEW match. Like we should learn how to. Like,
It'd be the best though if someone's like picking
Like-
on you, you call him up, and he shows up at the store and just beats somebody up.
yeah, big shout out to AEW, man.
Yes.
AEW
Yeah.
is awesome.
Yes.
Yeah.
AEW is awesome. Screw WWE.
Exactly,
and,
I agree.
You know,
Is it rising up now?
It's
Because I saw
Jericho
I
is
saw
doing
when it
really
first
good at it.
started.
He's he's doing
He's
a
a
lot
big
better on
star on it now.
Yeah.
It's huge. And if you want to kind of hear some like how it happened and some of the politics behind wrestling, listen to his podcast because he talks about like why
It's crazy.
it's
the
insane.
wrestling
But
world.
the thing is, when these guys started in the backwoods and wherever these little like Memphis leagues and stuff, it was kind of all for fun. They're in high school gyms or VFW halls, and then all of a sudden,
ECW, yep.
all of a sudden WWF like took off and it became billion-dollar industry. And when you get that
Yeah.
much money into it,
Yeah.
then things go haywire. So
Well, then
that
I
you
remember
started-
the WCW, and then they bought
Yep,
them out.
yep.
What happened to ECW?
ECW just
folded. Yeah, all these other ones just folded. And
Yeah.
then
He pretty much branched out and stuff like that. Chris Jericho started as that Lionheart. I know my wrestling history, so started as Lionheart into WCW. Then went to Chris Jericho, the Ayatollah Rock and Roll, all that stuff, that gimmick and stuff. So
Well, yeah, it's interesting, all that stuff.
yeah, it's great.
Really
It's pretty great. I wish I had more time to keep up with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got this to worry about.
I can always check it
Then
out.
you're always working.
I'm
You're always
always-
doing stuff. I'm always. We never stop. We never stop.
Yeah, for sure.
But we find time to podcast.
Yes.
Yeah.
Always time to podcast.
So are you looking for love, or are you gonna chill out for a while, or are you just gonna have just you know what my advice? And I'm certainly not anyone to take any advice from, but I do have a lot of female friends that have fun, man.
Yeah,
just have
it's
fun.
mellow back right now.
Life
You know,
is
it's
short.
tough. You know,
It's a tough
it's been a
time
rough.
now.
Since time has been on the field, so I was like, oh god, what do I do now?
I guess both of you are single, strapping
Yeah,
young
but
men.
It's
you guys
tough, man. It's ever since this stuff's going on, and I haven't
oh
really
god,
dated.
dating and
Can't
and
date.
COVID. Oh
Can't.
god, I can't even.
Unless you're
imagine.
online talking to people. I tried it.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell am I doing?
I tried Tinder. I tried Bubble the last few
Yeah,
weeks.
it's so.
Yeah.
I get-
What's your experience been?
Robots. All I get is fake robots.
Oh, they're fake. Oh,
all
they're
robots.
robot accounts.
Robots.
What?
So it is. I get so many robots.
What?
Like, oh, you got to try one. I'm like, where? I'm gonna try.
Yeah, they aren't real. They're all like
That's
it's like
crazy.
Skynet.
Yeah, they're like, what's your name? What, are you single? Yes. And then they go into the, oh, I need a phone. Give me a Target count.
What?
Yeah, that's all I get. I'm like,
I was dating.
Oh, they want you to give like gift card
yeah, like gift
numbers?
card.
What?
Buy me a Target card. I need a new phone. I'm like, yeah, come
That's
on.
crazy.
It shouldn't be this hard, dude. But it's tough, man.
I went on a
Um,
date right before this, and she's like, no, we're not good for each other. And
Screw
then
her, man.
I was like, oh, whatever, goodbye, and then this happened.
Right.
So that was it. That was
The
it.
joke was on her then.
Yeah.
She could have been hanging out with you this
No, the whole time during this stuff, right?
Quarantine. We just could have seen a shared universe.
We could have
It
been
would
up here.
I gave a few cards out today, so a couple people I give cards out to. My friend's over there. My friend Keith's over there now. He wanted to come podcast. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna get some podcast cards out and give you some numbers. Like, all right,
All
see
right,
what
man.
happens.
That's cool. Yeah, he was supposed to come on though, right?
Yeah,
When what happened?
he wants to stay at the beach.
We should do like a Love Connection game
Lame.
show.
On
A podcast.
on this?
Yeah, podcast.
I don't know if I
Love
want to be
Connection.
responsible
I know,
for.
somebody-
We'll do one of like
Well, what if
like
what if
Morats.
somebody falls in love and then you get to marry them?
Can we? I wonder if we could do like on this. I wonder if there's some way we could do on this like stream where we could do like a truth or date from Mallrats.
Yeah,
suitor
yeah,
number one.
Suitor number one.
Suitor number one.
That would be great. What if we just reenacted the whole scene?
That would be
sweet.
awesome.
Or do a reading, like
Yeah.
the reading of it.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And actually have O'Halloran here playing.
That would
Right.
be Gil Hicks.
Gil Hicks.
He should host. He should host it then.
Yeah, he should be
I
the host.
wonder-
Now he could be the host. He could be the guy. He was like
'Cause you
something
can-
Barker. The
You,
host,
I mean,
love-
you can have it where you can't see the other person. Like
Yeah.
you turn your camera off, but you can still hear their voice.
Yeah,
And then this could work. We
This
should
is
do.
true. We should do it.
We could do like truth or date.
First
Yes.
contestant, fan champ.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Yeah, you're in. Yeah, no, I mean,
sure.
I mean,
Why not?
It was. I mean, you inspired all of this, so yes. Okay.
Suitor number
well,
one.
we need three. We need
There's
three
Another one.
suitors. Then.
I do it. I do a suitor. You do a suitor. We get one more suitor. I can find a suitor out there.
Yeah, I've told this story before. I was at this con in Myrtle Beach, and they're like, "Hey, we're doing kind of like a geek, whatever dating game. Would you just for fun? Would you be like the mystery bachelor?"
Oh, really?
I was like, "Yeah, I guess so." So I went in there. They got three girls, and
Yeah.
they were like, "Hey, if you were a video game character, what would you be?" And all this stuff. And then this girl one that came out, they're all 13. They're all
13 years
all
old?
13 girls. And I'm like, "Well, what do they win?" They're like, "Well, we we're gonna give you these gift certificates to the local diner. Like you got, but I'm
Like you're gonna go have dinner with a 13-year-old?
No, I'm like no. They're like well, they're like yeah we yeah this doesn't look good. So just take the gift cards.
Yeah.
So I was like okay. I was like hey what's up? I'm Ming. Like we congratulations.
Take a
Question mark.
photo.
Yeah, take a photo. I think
Autograph
I
something.
signed a couple
autograph.
things for him. Like, but I was like, dude, what the hell, man?
Yeah, that's weird.
Years old. Like, I wouldn't have gone on anyways, but I was like, this is really. But it was South Carolina, so it's Myrtle Beach. Maybe that's how they do.
Are they
things there.
legal? Is it legal?
I don't think so. I don't even in South Carolina. I don't think so. So what happened the next morning? I was like, well, I'll give these guys some love. So I went over there for breakfast, and then the next day was like there was a family. I was like, so before I left, I bought them. I used the gift certificates to buy their breakfast. So yeah, I figured that's the least I could do,
Yeah.
right? So because I wasn't gonna, I don't live there, so I was gonna use them later on. So.
That's weird. That's
But I was
funny.
like, what the hell, man? 13? Like, what the hell is that?
Wait, could you tell from their voices? They're like, hi. Little high pitched voices.
I guess. I think by the time I got there, I was like, well, I can't leave now, so I might as well.
You sound young.
Fun with
Well,
it.
you
yeah.
can't even tell nowadays. Like there's a 16-year-olds at like 22-year-olds.
Why would a
Right,
13-year-old be playing the game?
Yeah, seriously.
Well, I think they were trying to match up, with another like a 16-year-old boy,
Yeah.
but they couldn't find
They
one.
couldn't
So
find
like,
one.
well, what are you doing?
They didn't have Spider-Man around?
Yeah,
well,
right.
He's already 21 anyway.
Right?
Or
Yeah,
20.
yeah. And the kind of like, well, you guys are paying me. I'll do whatever you want me to, I guess. But I'm like, come on, man, 13. Like this is really weird. So.
But that sounds fun to do like a love show.
Yeah, we'll plan this out. We'll find you someone. At the
It's
very
just like
least,
get a gift card for the winner, and you bring the girl
Or-
out to like B-Dubs over here or something.
BW3
If
Buffalo
we-
Wings.
If we're getting if we're reacting to what you call it, the Morats. Yeah, Morat scene.
Yeah,
Let's do
We
that.
can get chocolate pretzels for party gifts.
we can. Isn't that one of the things you can get at movies? You can
Yes.
get the chocolate covered
Chocolate pretzels
pretzels.
in a
That's
bag.
the,
I should
did you
have
get
ordered
the?
that. I didn't.
You didn't get the chocolate covered pretzels.
Didn't. I just got this because it was a little expensive. So I got a drink and then the food, and then I think I'll head over maybe get some more of the beer.
Oh yeah. Beer should be good. They're
Yeah.
working on a coffee too.
Oh, yeah?
Movies coffee. Yeah, it's gonna be a whole thing. It's gonna be fun.
That's great.
It's
And
gonna
then
be fun.
maybe we could podcast over there too. 'cause
I'm working on
There's
that.
the outside.
There's an outdoor patio.
It's big.
Yeah, it's a big
huge.
patio.
So and I actually already mentioned it to Gianni's.
Oh, okay, so you know the guy.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is slam dunk then.
Yeah.
We should plan out a night to go and just set up and
Yeah.
podcast. We don't. All I need is power and some kind of internet connection.
And they have it.
Yeah, which
They have
is,
internet there. You just need their password code. I can ask them.
Okay, we can find that. Yeah. Well, hopefully they'll open more slots. So I think they're opening at I don't know like 11 or 10:30, and it goes until like 10 or 11 at night.
Does that?
Yeah,
continue?
those are the slot.
think-
Those are the slots.
I
so.
went. I didn't know what to do, and I was like,
When's your slot?
Friday the first. So I guess Friday's the first day. Is it?
Yeah, 18th. Yeah.
So I just picked Friday at 4, so I'll be like at school for a while, and I figured I'd be driving
Swing
home.
by.
I'll come by and hang out, and
I imagine it's gonna be a madhouse.
just
I
to
think,
do it. I just wanted to do it and check it out and
Yeah.
see. And
Oh yeah. Well, something like this doesn't happen every
Yeah,
day. So.
so I mean, we live right here. We could kind of just go by and hang, and
Yeah,
like
I
I
hope
said,
the-
podcast maybe.
Yeah, I hope
think
the
we
food's
should.
good too.
Yeah,
It looked good.
Looked
Did you get the
yeah.
burger, the cow
Burger,
tipper,
I had to get a cow tipper.
that hater tots?
And
Get the hater tots. Okay,
yes.
all right.
Yes,
That's
I had to.
yeah.
I had
Looks,
to. I was looking at the chicken sandwich. I'm like, well, if you're gonna do it, you're gonna have to have a cow tipper.
right. Chicken sandwich looked good. I can't remember what were they
Yeah.
calling it.
I
It had a name. I think.
It was all similar. Yeah, we should like post this stuff up there.
Hang on, let me see. If you go to it's the website, I'll throw up the website here. It's moviespopup.com if you
So-
want to check it out.
I'll contact them again and be like, hey, when can we come podcast?
I think it's
Outside.
moviespopup.com. Let me verify that.
I saw it on Instagram. I forget where else they're at. They're all over the place.
I was watching the remake of
It is movies pop
Jane
up.
Silent Bob's reboot last night.
Oh, really?
It's actually-
What'd you think?
It was good.
Here's what it looks like.
That you just saw for the first time?
No, the remake. It was the making of.
Oh, the making
It's actually
of.
on Amazon.
Oh, it's,
Oh,
Oh, it's
Prime.
called what's it called? The
Oh, I forget what it's called.
I can't remember.
It's something. It's some name. It says Jane.
Is that with Jay walking around with the camera? Because I saw something like that a
Yeah,
while
yeah, I
back.
think
But I
so.
saw updates
behind
that
behind the line and stuff, behind the scenes and stuff.
he was like
He was
talking
interviewing
to
you and
people.
Mike.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah?
He had a crew. I think our friend Josh Rausch and his wife Livy were shooting that. So Yeah, after we shot our scene, they shuttled us into a ballroom, and well, I think we were getting pretty tired at that point. So I'm just rambling. I'm like, you guys can cut whatever. If there's anything good, you just cut it.
And you
from
guys
this.
drove all the way down there.
We did, yeah, we did. Totally worth it though.
Yeah.
It was a fun trip. Yeah,
Wow.
it's awesome. Yeah, if anyone out there remembers what it's called, it's on. Is it on Netflix or
It's on Amazon. Amazon
Okay.
Prime. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I want to check that out. I always like watching behind the scenes. I remember watching, was it Clerks 2 little behind the scenes, and there was one day that I was on the set there,
Right.
and they had the behind the scenes, and I was like, I remember that! I was there! I was laughing my ass off! It was so much fun! So I like doing that. I like, oh yeah, I'm right there. I'm like, not on camera. I'm like, but I'm there. I'm there, I swear. I saw it.
Right, I'm behind that building. I
Yeah.
swear I'm over
But I was,
there.
to experience that live, and then like they come out with the behind the scenes, and like yeah, because like in Wolf of Wall Street, they do like they had behind the scenes stuff, and I'm like, there I am, I'm over there, I'm like ah.
Here it is called Magnum Opus.
Yes.
The Making of Jane Silent Bob reboot.
Nice.
It is. I'm trying to find like the.
Is it
runtime.
free from Amazon?
It's free if you're on
free.
Prime. It's
Prime,
an
yeah,
hour and
Prime.
38 minutes. So
It's that long? Cool.
I
like when they
imagine.
do
I
that.
imagine most of the time they're probably interviewing.
Yeah.
Yeah, interviewing
Everybody-
Kevin Brown, bring people up.
Oh, you know what?
motivate people.
Might have been when I saw the double feature, and in between, or was it after the movie, they had a lot of behind the scenes stuff. I wonder if a lot of that is.
Probably,
Yeah.
yeah. That's what it.
There was a lot of
is.
interviews.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. I'll have to watch it just so I can see myself.
I love that
And,
movie. The movie was awesome. I really loved the movie. I watched it like 3 times already, 4 times.
It's so fun. It's fun and funny.
Did you see it in the theater too when it came
No.
out? You didn't?
I haven't,
You
I haven't
didn't
been
make
in
it?
theater since, oh my god, Sands and I seen Zombieland 2.
Yeah.
The last time we were in theaters.
Right.
It was a good experience to see both. I saw, went back and saw that they showed the first one, and then a little break, and then they showed the new one, and then the after.
Oh, you went to the double feature?
Double
That's
feature.
cool, man.
It was better because I don't remember the last time I saw it. So why? And the movie goes so fast. It flows. It just flows.
And I like the aspect how he did like the black and white, the Clerks.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh,
The
when
clerk-
when they run into
when
the
you were in
clerks panel.
or you black and white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a really fun experience. We did everything in one day, and it was cool. Like Kevin's mom was there, and O'Halloran.
Ryan
So it was
Quinn.
kind of like all the Quinn was there. Q was down there.
Yeah.
It
Who
was.
else was what's his name? Thor were there? Was he there?
He wasn't. No.
That was after-
I think Hemsworth they shot before we got there, and then Val Kilmer was like the big guest that they got after us. So I think my call sheets are on here somewhere. I think you see, coming up now. They tell you what's coming up the week ahead.
Yes,
and
you
there's one
see
that
the
says Val
ones
Kilmer
ahead,
on
yeah.
there.
I love call
Um,
sheets. I miss call sheets.
Yeah, but we the day we were there, we got to kind of act with Diedrich Bader, which is pretty awesome.
It's pretty cool.
And then
Space.
afterwards we were passing each other. He's like, "Hey man, I thought you did a really great job," and he kept going. I was like, "Holy crap, man!
Wow.
This guy's a real comedian. I'm a knucklehead. I got to play myself, but he thought I guess he thought I was acting like a buffoon. I guess. So I was like, it's like, wow, man, you did a really great job. I was like, hey man, thanks.
It was,
He thought I was acting. I guess I was like, wow, that guy's a really good actor. We're like,
what's his name there from the Dishes Are Done?
oh, Keith Coogan.
Yeah, was he
Keith,
down there too?
Keith Coogan was there too. We've seen each other at cons, so it was
Yeah, I saw him
pretty-
that one time when I wasn't you weren't at the con, but I was at Rhode Island, and with another guy, and then we were with O'Halloran, and I was walking by, and I had this shirt, one of the shirts with
Right.
Kevin's movies on it. And I'm walking right Keith Coogan, and he goes, "Hey man, that's a great shirt." I'm like, "Oh, you like it?" And he's like,
Yeah.
"Yeah." And then he didn't have anyone, so we were just talking for a
Yeah,
long
yeah.
time. And I was like, "Man, I gotta tell you, like, Toy Soldiers, best movie."
Oh, yeah.
We just got into that, and we just kept talking back and forth for a long time. Such a nice guy.
Yeah, I'd be cool with him. I keep trying to keep touch with him as well. Keith Coogan.
He was supposed to come
He
to
was supposed to come to-
HardCon
yeah.
and host the karaoke this year.
I had
Oh
him do
really? That was this year. Oh dang.
I had him do a cameo for my mom for Mother's Day. She loved it.
Oh, really?
So I did,
Do you buy a lot of cameos? Do you buy a lot of cameos?
A few here and there.
And
Yeah.
how's
a few.
the experience been so
It's
far?
been good. I bought one for Felissa Rose. I bought one from
Sleepaway Star
yeah,
Sleepaway Camp.
One of the clowns. Blake the Clown.
Right.
And then I bought one from Keith Coogan.
That's cool.
Yeah, cameo's pretty cool. Sometimes I try to get free, like
Try to-
just email the person,
Right.
and then they're like, and then sometimes I'll just like, oh, if it's a nice cheap cameo and do something for somebody. I like
Adam
to do
Green
it.
just got on there from Hatchet.
Yeah.
Director from Hatchet.
Yeah.
And I talked to him like last Thursday. He gave me some wisdom, like, stay strong, this and that.
Oh, that's cool.
That meant
So
a
you've
lot.
been buying them for yourself?
No, not online. He wrote me back like online.
Oh,
emailed me,
yeah, yeah,
more in
yeah.
the comments
Yep.
and stuff. Stay strong.
Right.
Don't give up. This and that. I was
Right.
like, all right.
Yeah,
That's,
he's right, dude.
Yeah.
He's right. That's cool. I remember they asked me, I was like, hey, do you want to be on Cameo? I'm like, get out of here. Because I saw their lineup. I was like, these are like real actors, like famous people.
Yeah, they
But
got
it's
some
like,
big
no, you
people,
go
right?
on, just get the app, just set your own price. Like,
Yeah.
who knows? Just try it out.
there's a
And
lot
like,
of YouTubers that do it too. Like a lot
Yeah,
of
they
YouTubers and
do.
stuff.
Yeah.
They do, and they have that young girl that I interviewed. She's on that.
Clementine Lee.
Clementine Lee. She's on that. She's an influencer, I guess. And
Yeah, but I think
actress
before that, I used to make fun of Cameo. I was like, who would buy this? Like
Yeah.
a video message, like
Yeah.
pay actual money for
That's how I thought in the beginning
for
too.
for
yeah,
an
but, yeah.
impersonal video message. I'm like, hey, what's up? All right, see you later. And I'm like, that's what I thought it was.
The cool thing about that company
And
is they
then-
do special events and stuff.
Yeah.
A lot. And
Yeah,
pretty
charities,
cool,
support
yeah.
charities. So I got on there and lo and behold, people started booking it. And I was like, wow, this is fun because they would send me messages back like, oh my God, you made my boyfriend really happy or whatever. Like they were, in the end, I guess it was making people happy. And I was like, well,
Yeah.
I'm down with that too. So, mine's not very high. I think the highlight though, one guy was like, hey, will you help me propose to my girlfriend through Cameo? I was like, absolutely.
cool.
But then I sent it. I'm waiting. I'm like, well, what?
Did she say, no?
Did she say yes?
A day goes by, nothing. Day and a half goes by,
Oh.
and then like the end of the second day, he was like, "Dude, thank you." She loved it. Like she said yes. I just wanted to let you know. And then she hit me up on Twitter. She was like, "Oh my God, that was awesome." And I think I probably I'm ordained. I was like, "Hey, if you get down here, like me and Mike will marry. We'll perform the ceremony."
That'd be awesome.
Or at least come down here, take engagement photos at the stash or something. So, yeah. So in the end, I was like, hey man, if it makes people happy, I'm totally down with it.
Yeah, there's always a lot of events and things. And you
A lot of
can
things
use it
been
for a
like
lot.
remote, like a lot of interviews and stuff now have been remote because of the pandemic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A lot of autograph sessions. They're doing like autograph sessions, like live autograph sessions with the wrestlers.
yeah.
That's been a lot online.
Yeah.
The live signings. I'm like, but I want to see.
It's not the same
Yeah,
though.
it's
Yeah.
It's not the same as
I want to
walking around
interact.
con and saying
like we're doing
hello.
now. Like it's actually seeing the person. Like your video is
Yeah.
good. Like
Well, like I just said with Keith Coogan, it was so cool just to walk up and like, hey, and then you're just walking around and see. It was funny because the same one we saw the Village People, and I know one of the guys' nephew. He's an actor, so I go up to him like, hey, I know so and so, and he's like, really? That's cool. And then the other guy that plays the Indian,
Indian?
he's from Asbury Park.
wow.
He's from Asbury Park, and we hung out one night, and he's like, wait a minute. He's like, oh, yeah. And it was hysterical.
So wait, which one were you then that night? Which really were you the construction guy?
Construction
The
guy.
police officer?
I do have a police officer outfit, so I could be the police officer.
That's
But they were so cool, and that's a con experience. Or like, when we go to Jersey Horror Con,
Yeah,
it's
Well,
so
well-
personal.
yeah, we'll be back. I know they've been doing drive-ins. I think there's a drive-in con going on right now in
They had,
is
they
it
had one, they had one
Allentown
today.
or
They had
yeah.
one today in New Jersey. What was it? They had one today within Allentown.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's actually today.
for New Jersey Horror Con.
Yeah, I think Ryan Wagner put that together, and I think he's doing something around Halloween. I think he hit me up. I gotta get back to
He's
him.
doing one in October.
I saw
It's
that.
gonna be Atlantic City.
Oh,
Yeah, he hit me. Oh, it's gonna be in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they're
Parking
gonna
lot
set up
AC.
tents and stuff. So I think he wants me to come down.
it's a little promotion thing. Are they getting any podcast booths together?
Not yet.
We'll
I'm in.
make it happen. I'm sure
I'm in.
I'm sure he'll be like, hey. I'm sure he'll.
Do a little.
That's
little
usually
podcast.
our deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. For sure.
Well, that's why I go for the film things mostly. So they have all the films, and I get student films in, or my films in, or someone that I'm involved with, and then we have the con itself, and then the podcasting. So all three things put together. That's why I love going to these things.
Yeah.
So I try to go to the ones that have all three.
Yeah.
Plus, like cosplaying too. I want to do some cosplaying more again. Did my Jason, outfit.
Yeah.
And I want to do like kind of I want to do like a bear, like a podcast bear or something. Trying to put together.
A bear?
Like have I think the
A
headpiece.
bear?
I'm like, oh, maybe the headpiece. Like a bear headpiece.
Right.
I found it on Amazon. Like just going to Amazon, like, oh, maybe that'll work.
Cool. Yeah, wire like a mic in there.
Yeah.
That'd be
Like a
cool.
little podcast, like a little
Podca-
hat or
podcast
podcast bear. I want to pot. I want to. All they want to do is cuddle and podcast. I don't know, something like that.
Yeah.
I'm working
work
on,
work
like,
on that. Work
yeah.
on that.
Well, the last time at HorrorCon, you had a great position over it. Was it by the bathroom or something?
Yeah,
Or,
we
so
had,
everybody
we had,
had to
the
go walk
frickin',
by.
we had the food, we had the
Yeah.
bar, and we had the beer with the bathrooms. So
Yeah.
like, I'm good.
So you got everyone, like every actor or anyone. Like, hey, you
Yeah.
want a podcast? Like,
I gave Michael Winslow a bracelet and a card. I gave one to Christina Ricci. You know, she stopped by. Yeah, they had to exit. They had to go out that way.
Right.
So they were
Yeah.
exiting through me.
it was perfect.
I was like,
to
sweet.
get all
Couldn't-
that right.
So you had to get the word, man. The champ's word. That's awesome.
Boogeyman came and stopped by the table like, oh no. You can keep going.
Yeah, you don't want to podcast with Boogeyman? That's,
I try to get Dustin. I try to get Kurt Angle.
a Kurt
Yeah.
Angle.
My friend's like, yeah, go see Kurt Angle. He's up there now. Give him a card.
Right.
All right, I'll try.
Yeah. Hey, man, you never know. You
Never
never.
know.
I just had
You
on.
never like Jericho. I was like, man, should I
love
go talk to him? I'm so glad I did. He was like, yo, you just never know. You
I just
never
had
know.
on I just had on Clint Howard like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Clint Howard's brother. He was really nice. It was a good podcast.
That's cool. That was pretty cool. He's been in
I,
tons of
yeah,
stuff.
if you want to book guests, if you have a podcast out there, you want to book guests, do it now because no one's supposed to
Yeah.
be going anywhere. No one's supposed to be
Exactly.
working anything. And
It never hurts. Like I just email.
Yeah.
I'll find an
Yeah.
email of them and just try it, or even go to their agent and just say, hey,
Yeah, I've been going a lot of
Wanna
agents
come on?
lately. You know, I don't want to hit them up directly. You know, my friend does podcasting too.
Oh yeah,
He
no,
friends
hit them up.
me
Most of them run their own
It's
Facebook
mostly
fan
it's
page.
mostly
yeah,
Instagram.
most of it you
Instagram
try
and
and you
Facebook,
get
yeah.
them and lucky to get them and they say yes or no or don't answer you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But even
Why
if they
not
say
try?
no, like you didn't lose anything.
Yeah.
you were at the same place you were before,
Yeah.
and you know now that they're jerks. They won't come on your
Yeah.
podcast.
Some people like in the pit. Oh, I don't want to bother. I don't want to do this. I'm afraid to do this, or I don't want to. I'm afraid. Or like, just do it. Just
Right.
do it and see what happens. Who cares?
I inboxed Method Man like 2 weeks ago. I'm like, maybe he'll miss me. I'll come on. It's not too far either. You know,
Wait, who's that? Meth?
Method Man.
You
Yeah.
want Method Man in your podcast?
and Red Man. That'd be pretty cool.
Both of them?
I actually met Method Man. I worked in Brunswick Square, Brunswick Zone Carolier, in North Brunswick, the bowling
Right.
alley. And one night when I was way back, he came in and the girl in the desk was like, "That guy looks familiar. Like he's tall. He's that looks." When that's there, he was cosmic bowling and stuff like that.
Yeah.
He had fans swamped him. Fans were at him. He was nice as hell.
Yeah. That's
Like,
awesome.
yo, just let me bowl, man.
Left like, oh man, thanks a lot for joining. You know, thanks for having us. You know, cool guy, really cool
Yeah,
guy.
he's right behind you, bro. There he is.
There
man.
he is.
There he
There
is.
you go.
Method Man.
Method Man, I want you my podcast. Come on, chance word. Let's go.
Yeah.
You listen to
Shout
that?
out.
Yeah. I remember years ago, I went back to my school in Dayton, Ohio for a reunion, and I go to the old bar that we always used to go to. I go in there, and the same DJ guy's playing, and he's like, Tone Loc and Young MC in the house, and I was like, cool, yeah, and I was like, wait, really?
Were
They
they
just
there?
had a concert,
Yeah.
and then this is the college bar with all the young
Right.
girls,
Yeah,
all that.
yeah.
So I turned my head, and there's Tone Loc
Funky
at the
Cold
bar,
Medina?
Funky Cold Medina.
Wow.
So I go up to him. I'm like, "You're an actor," and I'm like, "Yeah." I said, "I work on films and stuff." And I said, "Hey, Tone Loc," I'm like, "I just saw you in Heat or whatever." And I was like, "You were great in Heat." And like one scene.
Oh, he's so good in
Yeah,
Heat.
yeah.
He's so good in Heat.
So
Give me all you got! Give me all you got!
So I go, you want to do it? Let's do it. I said, I'm not one of the college kids. I'm graduate. Let's go do a shot at the bar. So he's like, yeah, I'll go do a shot. So we're sitting there, and I'm like, I'm doing a shot with Tone Loc. What the hell's going on?
Yeah.
And then I turn around and Young MC's right there. I'm like,
Right,
he God.
he gave you some Funky Cold Medina?
Funky Cold
Funky
Medina.
Cold Medina? Tone
Oh,
Loc?
it was
And
so
Young MC?
Young MC.
And then you just bust a move?
and Bust a Move. I love Bust a Move. That was one of my favorite
Good
songs
song
back
from
in
the
the
90s,
day.
man.
Yeah, so those
Right at 1990,
oh,
man.
Funky Cold Medina and Wild Thing
Good
and
old
Bust a
days.
Move, and so that was a fun, most random night. I'm like, how are they in a college bar randomly? But they just had a show like down the road.
Right, and you want to party, man. You want to go to where all the people are. I understand that completely, my friend.
Yeah, and they were just having a blast. They were friendly as all could be to everybody, and just good times.
Yeah, I miss that, man.
Those were the good old days.
I miss that. And that I think that
Classic
first HorrorCon, like one of the nights I got so drunk because that night. Were you there for the Evening with Brian Johnson show?
Yes.
With
Yes,
Yes.
I was-
Oh,
I
with,
remember.
I was in the audience.
I'm
It
kind
was
of
so funny. That was a great
I'm
one.
kind of conflicted. I was at the time we're like, oh my god, Ron Jeremy came on, like
That
oh,
was
that was
so
awesome.
funny.
Ron Jeremy.
And now he's in big
Yeah, big trouble, right?
like he's in big trouble. And I got a bottle of his rum right there, and I'm like, do I throw it out the window now? Like,
He was like just hanging like earlier.
I probably
He
will
was
take
hanging
that
with
out.
us
He was
and
actually
stuff.
on our floor.
You're
He was actually-
really?
Yeah, he was on the
Yeah.
same floor. It was like 3 doors down from me. And
Did you hear any funny noises or anything? Or?
no. He would just come out like creepy in the morning.
Right? Yeah, he
With
was.
slippers and
Yeah.
looking.
He was just so old looking and
did. He just-
rugged, and
yeah.
it's like how this stuff going on now is like how is it possible?
I think that was my question. Is I don't doubt that it happened or not.
but-
I mean, he'll have his day in court, but he could barely walk when we met him.
Yeah.
I'm like, how how's it, I don't know. I think we're just curious, like,
yeah.
how did this happen?
How?
But he'll. It's not looking good for him.
Unless
though,
he like
unfortunately.
does what Bill Cosby did.
God. I heard he just got out too. He just got out of prison. or
He
jail.
did?
He just
What?
got out, yeah. But
No.
No
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
He's
no,
out?
They're not. No
That's
way.
what I heard. Somebody
You.
don't
You
thi-
sure you didn't get like?
How is he out?
Yeah, there's no chance.
My mom was
man.
like, "Yeah, Bill Cosby got out." I was like, "Are you sure?"
No, there's no chance.
I can't be out already.
You're not sending
That
me
was a couple years.
You're not sending him a link. It's gonna take me to Rick Astley video, are you? Like yeah. Did you see that one that was going around the other day? Is it Funko? It was like, oh my god, Funko is going out of business, and you clicked on it, it took you to the Rick Astley video. On
Really?
YouTube. Yeah.
That's
Uh,
funny.
Yeah.
That's weird, but funny. Oh my gosh.
There is no chance that Bill Cosby is
He's out and about.
It was one year. It was
absolutely
like
no
three,
chance.
I want to say maybe 3 years ago. The last
I thought he had 10 years.
he's
10 years.
Who?
No?
Bill Cosby?
Yeah.
More than that, man.
20?
More than
20.
that. Yeah.
20?
He's not getting out.
his rumors were he was, I was
Can you
like,
imagine the outcry if they let him out?
Yeah, I know.
There's
right?
no chance. There's no chance.
I went to Exotica like the last one. It wasn't this year. Not last year.
You went to the one in Edison?
Yeah, not last
The-
year. The year before.
Yeah.
And Evan Stone was there.
Evan
actor
Stone, yeah.
comes out in the parking lot, and he's like, "Have your attention, please. I have a important announcement to make." Everybody's waiting online. Ron Jeremy is not here tonight. Full blast, like going around each area and just like yelling at it. Ron Jeremy is not here tonight.
Right. And were there people that were disappointed? Like,
Yeah, no, but it's like good. Everybody's like good.
Right.
No. We met him. I'm good.
Yeah.
I've seen him.
So-
No, you're right. You got 3 to 10 years.
3 to
You're
10.
right. I thought it was way more than
No,
that.
no, and he probably put 3 in, so maybe he is getting out because sometimes they sometimes they do that.
On good terms.
Yeah,
Yeah. No, he's
Don't-
getting the
don't-
full
don't
10
touch nobody.
years, man. They just even politically, he'll be dead by then. Though. He's
Yeah.
in his 80s.
Yeah.
So.
Want some Jello?
Wouldn't Bob though?
Yeah.
man,
Bill Cosby.
Did that take a turn?
Want some Jello?
I mean, I just remember as a kid, every like 8 o'clock on whatever was it Thursday night
Bill
or
Cosby?
watch
The
his
Cosby
show.
Show,
It's
yeah.
family show,
Yeah.
family values,
Yep.
and he's sitting here going out and getting these girls all.
Yeah,
drugged up
Yeah.
and-
Well, I think that was the worst part, where he was like, comedians shouldn't curse. They
Mm-hmm.
should work clean. Like, he was being like holier than thou, and meanwhile he was like. It's
And you thought,
he
like,
was
such
doing
a
the
wholesome
most-
show,
He was doing the most
family.
heinous acts out there, like imaginable, like that. Yeah.
Why didn't all these stories, like even him on set or on the show, they're
they
saying
come
all these
out-
like mean stories of how he was so
I think
mean.
people were afraid to say anything bad about him because they were afraid for their careers. He had so much power
Like-
in the industry.
like what's her name who was on the show and went into a different world? Who's
Oh, Lisa Bonet. Yeah,
Bonet.
she tried. That's what happened. They didn't listen to her.
didn't listen to her.
And what happened? She got shipped off to another
She-
show and
just-
then kind of blackballed, in my opinion.
Somehow she came back though. She came back to the Cosby
Yeah.
after,
Well, she won now, and she's married to Momoa.
Yeah,
She's doing
Momoa,
fine. She's doing
yeah.
fine, and she's still
and her daughter
she
is
still looks
doing
awesome.
very
Yeah,
well as an
yeah,
actress
yeah.
now.
Yeah, for sure. So
And she was always great. I always
Yep.
thought she'd do more. I thought she'd be in more.
it was Cosby's fault after Angel Heart. He was like, "This is unwholesome. Like, you can't." I was like, "I'm acting. She's
Yeah.
acting.
Yeah,
It's acting, dumbass.
acting. Yeah,
Who cares if who cares what role she can take any role she wants? It's a free country."
she was in an Enemy of the State. She had that small role and she
Yeah.
was excellent.
Yeah.
And I thought, I was like, she's gonna come back and do all these, and she hasn't.
Yeah,
But she was. I think she's really good.
yeah.
I always liked her.
I think her and Jason Lee were the two best parts about Enemy of
Yes,
the State.
yes,
yeah.
those are the two best parts of that. Yeah.
And Becky's going to jail too. Heard about that one?
Yes.
Yeah, for what,
Well,
3 months?
What is he even for? I
Well,
still don't understand what
It was
he's
a
for.
fraud. She defrauded.
Fraud, some kind of fraud or something.
Yeah,
fraud or
well, yeah,
something?
you can't lie about your daughters like getting scholarships and stuff.
They
to
got
get-
scholarships like
Yeah.
lacrosse or swimming or gymnastics,
Yeah,
and they
and
never
they got-
did a day, or rowing, where they never rowed a day in their life.
they got admitted. Tim Harris, big shout out, Tim Harris.
Hey, Tim
friend
Harris, man, miss him, man.
What's up? Yeah, we
Yes.
we pretty much
Yeah,
only
yeah.
see him at cons. So
Yeah.
I think he
Yeah.
might be coming down for the movies. I heard. So,
Oh, really?
yeah, that dude will drive anywhere.
Yeah,
so.
maybe we'll
Awesome
podcast
work,
with
too.
him if he comes up.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, the studio's open for you, bro.
Yeah.
Always.
I mean, I miss him because he does the Jersey Horror Con.
Yep.
I
Yeah,
think,
and his
right?
his metal sign
Yeah.
business
Yep.
is doing
Yep.
really well,
Yep.
from
Yeah.
what I heard. So
and down in Texas.
yeah, Dallas. Yeah, right on. So
I'm staring at the Karate Kid poster over here.
Karate Kid.
yeah,
Which one?
there's
where
another
is
one.
it?
There's
Cobra.
there's an All Valley Karate tournament poster.
Where's
behind
the
too.
poster?
There was
Oh,
that,
that
but there's
one,
the
yeah.
theatrical poster on the wall
Oh,
on the
there
left side
outside.
of the
Yeah,
wall.
that's a
I
beautiful
cannot wait
poster.
for season 3.
Yeah,
Right.
this was
Yeah,
early
we
next
can't.
year. Maybe we should. I'll try and get
Josh Held, yeah.
held
One-
on again
one-
before
One of the
season
writers
3
is
comes
from
out.
here. Really cool guy. We interviewed him.
But now, like we had him on audio, maybe we could get him now.
We got on video.
on
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah. I
video.
remember we just got him on Skype that
yeah.
time.
And maybe we could do that right before season 3.
That'd be
So I'll
awesome.
see if he's available anytime,
Which
and then just
should
promote
be
it.
out soon. I think they were almost wrapped.
Just
With-
hit Netflix
Yeah.
too.
So, but I think they're waiting because it's the Netflix thing. I think they're waiting till early 2021.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah, like maybe January.
I'm
February.
happy. I watched it on YouTube Red, and
Yeah.
I was trying to get everyone else to watch it. They're like, we don't
Yeah.
want to sign up for another service.
No,
so,
they didn't want us to now, but it blew
but
up now on
yeah,
Netflix.
Mm, good.
Yeah.
I had friends all over Facebook saying, "This is the best show. This is the best show." I'm like,
Yeah,
I
we're like,
told
yeah,
you
I
this
know,
for
It was,
dumbass.
it was
months.
a really good storyline, really good, especially the ending. Oh, what,
Yeah.
spoilers, I guess. I don't
Oh
know.
yeah, I don't think
Okay.
everyone's seen it, but yeah, it's good.
My friend was home. He lives in St. Louis now, and he puts it on, and he said he was up till 3-4 in the morning watching it.
Yeah.
And he woke up his wife at like 2:30 in the morning and was like, "You gotta watch this show!"
Yeah, I had Sans watch it, so you gotta sit down and watch
Yeah,
it. She
yeah.
had it too, so I was like, you gotta watch
She
it.
got so mad
Gotta
at
watch
him,
it.
and he's posting it all over Facebook. And then she writes under his little thing like, "Just to let you know that Jeff got banned from when he lived with these guys for a while." From Blockbuster, from being able to rent movies because his movies were so bad that he rented. So just take it with a grain of
Right.
salt.
That's
And
funny.
I was like, and I commented on him like, no, he is right this time.
That's
It's so
funny.
good.
But I'm glad more people were able to watch it because I thought the first
Number
season
one
was
show, right?
Genius. Number one show. Yeah, they're blowing up.
The show had made me feel bad for Johnny though. Like, you realize like
But he's
Daniel's
Daniel.
an asshole. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
yeah. Well, he's
Johnny
he's,
just bad things happen to him, but he's
yeah.
kind of
you
he's
just
a
feel
good
bad.
guy.
You just feel bad for him. Like,
Right.
it's mishap after mishap after mishap.
Yeah.
It's like,
So you show he's not really a bad guy. And then when they're the scene where they're eating out
yes.
and then they
Yep.
come together,
yeah.
like they're such like
They're
good
connected
buddies.
like
they're
that.
kind of like
Yep.
buddies.
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
they
They're
get
the same.
along.
Yeah,
So maybe season 3
they team
become
up
more
and they have
buddies.
they battle a common enemy.
I heard they're
I
gonna
love
they're
it.
gonna go to Okinawa or something like that. I was remembering
that
they
if
said
they
Okinawa.
do that, if
Chosen
that's-
is
Chosen.
going to
if
be
they
in
do
the
that,
season.
that would be awesome. That would
Chosen,
be-
yeah. If they came together,
That'd be awesome. And then season 4, I guess we see Terry Silver and whatever the bad boy cry.
Yep.
I can't remember what's it. Chris Barnes. Is that his name?
yeah,
Chris
Barnes,
or-
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the rumor is Elizabeth Shue's going to be in the season as well.
Yeah, I love she's like Natalie Portman. She's like, whoa, what's going on here? I'm sure they asked her to come back before. She's like, nah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
now she's like, whoa, it's like, well, hold on, I want in again.
Yeah, all these, but she was been in interviews for The Boys,
Yes.
and they were asking her what about this, and she's like, "Well, yeah, you might be seeing me in the future."
Okay, so that's cool.
Yeah, I want Elizabeth Shue to come back.
Did you see The Boys? Did you watch The Boys?
No.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
it's
season
so
2
good.
out now. So shout out from
On
Sandra
Amazon?
Dawn is watching
Amazon?
right now.
Hey,
What's up,
Sandy.
Sandra?
Season 2's out now.
Is that her picture? Is that the stash?
Yes, that's that's that.
That's funny. It's like I recognize those.
Hope you're doing
those
good.
Fake windows. So right
Nice.
on. Cool, man.
Yeah. So do you never watch The Boys yet?
I have not had time to see it
Yeah.
yet.
So
I'm
that's
gonna
one to watch.
I'm gonna
The Boys
binge-
is one to watch. Go back
both
watch season 1.
seasons.
Elizabeth Shue's in it, and she's awesome.
Yeah.
Season 2 just came out. I got to watch it, but I'm so busy. I just like I'm waiting, but I couldn't stop watching it. I kept hitting the next episode. It's so good.
That's like Stranger Things. I had to watch the whole thing. If I watched one episode of Stranger Things, I had to watch the whole
Keep going,
entire
right?
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was up to like 4 in the morning.
Binge watching, man.
He's like, "You're
Gotta
still
love
up?"
it.
It's
Yeah, I was
crazy.
like, shh.
Yeah, shut up.
When That's
this-
what happens.
When this
Shut
stuff
up.
first started, I got into Ozark, and I was up 3-4 in the morning just hitting episodes, and I'm like, I can't do it anymore.
I gotta finish. I gotta finish it. That's what happens. I gotta finish it.
Yeah,
I can't stop.
that was a great show. Ugh. And we got one of the young girl from Ozark to give a little message to student filmmakers that hang on to your shorts. So it was really cool of her. She played the daughter in season 2 of like the bad woman, the tough woman, and she's the daughter. And
Oh, cool. That's awesome.
She did. It was a really cool message.
That's
and
awesome.
She's a great person.
Right on.
You'll see that on Friday. Hang on to your shorts, Friday and Saturday.
That's right. Tune in, everybody.
I'm not ready.
We'll be fine. We're doing it here. We're doing it all online here. This is Mission
Well, we
Control.
got to
right
promote
here.
it like crazy and get thousands of people to watch
Yeah,
these movies.
so go to Hang On to Your Shorts Film Festival on Facebook and check that out.
Facebook and,
we'll stream it on
our
Shared Universe as
webpage,
well.
and
We'll put it on the website as well. So.
Yeah, so we'll have it all over the place so people can watch.
Yeah.
And then at the award shows, we'll have our antics in here, and we'll have a few guest people popping in.
It'll be fun. It'll be a party, is what it is. It's gonna be a party. So
Gonna have a Christmas party yet, or gonna plan?
we're still a little far away from that.
Yeah.
Mike wants to do a Halloween party. Even
Nah.
that's questionable.
Yeah.
I think that's.
Maybe
I think that's
next
gonna be
year
up
he could
in
do a
the air.
Halloween party.
Yeah, I know he's really insistent on a Halloween party for some reason.
Really?
But, it's like yeah,
Here?
I think
In here?
Yeah, in here. I think it's a little early for that.
What if you did one like, if it's still kind of warm out, and did like outside at like Chapel?
Oh, Whitechapel?
Whitechapel.
I guess we
Like,
could do that. Yeah, have people show up in costume.
Yeah.
It'd be fun.
and that way you can have more people.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. But
But that's not cool.
Yeah.
Halloween party.
yeah, it'll be fun. So
Yeah,
right
Christmas
on.
parties are always fun.
Here, they're
Yeah.
always a blast.
Oh.
We missed the last one. I'm like, damn it.
Oh, dude, that was a good one.
It was a good one.
We found a vacant office and we turned it into a bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just set up because no one else was in the building. The door was unlocked, so we just set up a table, turned all the lights down. It was cool. It was like a little speakeasy. It was fun.
That was cool.
It was fun. And then I ordered 100 chicken fingers from Cluck You.
They went.
They were
went.
gone, man. They were gone. Yeah, they were good. So
And then
now-
people kept bringing more like treats. There was like cookies here,
yeah,
cookies there, all this
cookies,
stuff,
like
and everywhere.
and
Just
yeah,
kept
the
coming
chicken,
in.
man, like we were ravaged. It was good. It was good. So I know the magic number is 100. Cluck You chicken fingers. So it was good.
Well, they have the Wendy's now too. They have Wendy's. What was it? Up by me in Edison. It's like I want to say $5 for 100 nuggets.
Really?
Really?
I was like, all right,
And
cool.
people wonder why everyone's so fat. Like,
Yeah, right.
That's a challenge, though, right there. To eat 100 nuggets in one sitting.
That's
That's a
crazy.
challenge, man.
So,
Yeah, right
when
on.
is they planning on the New Jersey HorrorCon again? I forget when.
I'll look it up.
October,
I'll look
no, it's March. Oh, 26th, 27th, and 28th
Of March?
of March of next year.
26, 27, 28. Okay. Cool.
Sandra's birthday weekend again.
And I wonder if I guess the films
yep,
that
you
were
got- yep,
the
you got-
films that were originally supposed to play
I guess they're gonna
last year are gonna play this year.
They can do some kind of drive-in or something.
Well, maybe I'm hoping by March they could actually be doing it, right?
Well, they said the 2 screening rooms for. Yeah.
They're turning them all the way.
So there'll be
so we got films in last year that didn't get to play, so they'll probably be in this year.
I hope hopefully they roll it over.
that's a good excuse to go down. But,
Right.
but
We get
maybe
to-
we should get. I was thinking of getting a Hang On to Your Shorts podcast table or something.
Oh yeah, we should.
Or a Cullen on Film one.
Shoot, man. Maybe I have.
That's what I
I should
gotta
write. I should write a horror short. We should film it here
Yes, and then
submit
play it in,
Yeah.
yeah.
I got to boost my IMDb up, so whatever shows you want me on.
Okay.
I
yeah.
got one. I
all
got
right.
1 point for IMDb. I got to boost it up.
All right, we'll throw you in there. Well, you can. Yeah, you have a Jason. You have a Jason costume, right? So I mean, we'll modify
And
it so
Santa.
it's not
I got to send an outfit.
like a horror Santa.
I do horror Santa, yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
You know, I actually have pictures. I
Duly
think, yeah.
noted. Duly
Well,
noted.
You remember Silent Deadly Night, right? The whole like Silent Night, Deadly Night. The
Yeah,
movie?
of course.
I
Yeah.
tried to do that cosplay. So I'm trying to work that in there too. So
Nice.
Right on.
Nice. That's cool. And are they doing? Do you know anything with Terrifier? Terrifier 2? They're
Yes.
supposed to be filming.
I
I
think
don't know if
it's
they
done.
did.
It's filmed. It's
They
done.
did. They finished it.
Yep. I don't know what's being produced, but it's done.
Because I think a bunch of the people from the cast were supposed to be down at the HorrorCon. I guess I have to get new guests now, right? They can't be the same people, obviously. But
Felicity Rose is in it. I know that. Felicity Rose is in it. My buddy that does the mask from 13X Studios. He actually talked to Kevin, and he's actually wearing the movie's shirt.
Oh, he is. That's
That
awesome.
He had to talk to Kevin, and he got
yeah,
connection with
asked
him.
them, yeah.
He's wearing the whole Clerks outfit.
Yeah,
Kevin
I
would
know.
love that. He'd be like, "Sure, you want to wear our
You
shirts
wear-
in your
yeah, go
movie?
ahead, yeah,
Of course."
Promote, man. Promote.
The selfie guy, Rick.
Yeah.
That's funny.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna anybody coming down for movies. I think I'll offer them a deal like afterwards. Come podcast here,
Yeah.
and then show you receipts. And you get like I don't know,
Awesome.
like $10 off or something.
Cool.
I'll
I'll be
figure
here.
it
I'll
out.
be around because the school
Okay.
starts.
I want to meet all the people who are coming down to this thing. And I
Yeah.
think it's our audience too. So I think that'd be cool if they came down and podcasted. So stay tuned. If you wanna
School starts,
come.
but it's the beginning, so I'm happy that like this happening now. Like I can like go and chill and
Yeah,
meet people.
but that's your
hang.
trifecta: movies, go visit the stash, and then
Yeah.
come here and talk about it with
Absolutely.
us, with me and
Yeah.
Mike. So
yeah, absolutely.
although, so from what I'm hearing, since all that merch is going to be sold at the stash,
Yeah.
Mike has to work the store
Oh,
like
he's
while
gonna be
the
stuck at
movies
the
is
store
open.
while
So
he
he's
can't
probably going to
even
be
go
there.
over there?
He's
Could be
basically running the
recorded.
merch table.
The way that I heard it in the beginning was that some merch would be there.
I imagine it would be. You got to put a merchandise point of
Yeah,
sale there. It's
yeah.
like going to a concert and then having to leave to go buy the T-shirts and stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's where however Kevin wants to set it up. But
Pretty much.
where
And he will be. He said you might be around to possibly.
I mean, I imagine he'd be coming down. I would love it if he came and
He'd be like, I can see him outside. Like, I want this.
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
No.
right. Oh yeah. No, a
Move
little more
this
to the
here,
left.
do
Yeah.
this,
Yeah. But that's cool. I'd love if he was able to stop in here.
That'd be cool. Yeah, that'd
for
be
a couple. Yeah, even if he's just shooting, recording his own pod. So,
Oh yeah, because like if he is around, then he'd want to probably do his podcast.
Yeah, last time he was in the studio, he was like, "Hey man, can I come podcast there tomorrow?" I'm like, "Absolutely." He was like, "All right, second question, can I smoke weed?" I'm like, "I don't care."
How's the podcast live thing?
I
doing?
believe the primary construction is done. I believe. So now
I'm
it's
making a track. I've been
I-
watching Ernie's.
I think there are a
Ernest
couple
thing,
more
yeah.
things they have to finish up. They may be waiting for permits, which always holds things up.
Yeah.
And then after that,
And
it's on.
I know one big thing was the parking. There's no parking lot over
There's
there.
no parking. Yeah, figure it
No
out.
parking, but there's
I should start a valet parking service
Yeah.
for the
Well,
Smart Castle.
If they do a deal like if they have events at night, there is the middle school is
Yeah,
right
right
across
across
the
the street.
road there.
Yeah, but then you got people running across Highway 36.
The Highway
yeah.
36, but it is a light there. Though. There is a light there.
There's totally a light.
But other than and then there is a field actually across the street.
Right.
But only if they had like big events and they may have ask the town.
It's Kevin. He'll work it out.
Yeah.
He'll work it out.
I love this podcast. Hollywood Babylon. Listen to him and Ralph Garman.
It's good.
I listen to him and thing. I give him pins.
Yep. It's good.
Fat Man Beyond.
Yeah, I do listen to Fat Man a lot. Yeah, I like when they do that. Unfortunately, there's no one around
Right,
them.
Cantina. Yeah.
Yeah.
I asked the cantina. I was like, "So when are you gonna have people in there?" They're like, "We have no idea, man." I'm like, "Cause I'll come. I want to come out and go." And I said, "When is this stuff?" And they're like, "Just when you come out here, just check it out and see."
Yeah, for sure.
That's my dream to have a Cameron Smith on my podcast. That's my main.
It's not impossible, my friends.
not impossible.
I feel like I'm right there. Like, it's
Maybe
like
one day.
It's as he says, just keep trying, man. Persistence. It worked out for him. So
I follow Jay on Twitch and stuff, so I sent him a DVD, and thing. He sent me back an autograph and
nice.
sent me a DVD, so
That's
it was pretty cool.
Right on.
He's good
Follow
about
him.
that stuff, and he said, and since the students had a crazy year, he sent a nice message to my graduating class of filmmakers.
Nice.
So that was very cool of him to do that. So
Right on.
awesome.
Cool, man. You got anything else?
Nope, just a quick shout out. Shout out to all my former
for it.
coworkers. Sans, stay strong. Everybody, stay strong. Podcast does not stop.
No.
Pandemic does not end. Podcast.
Cannot
No.
stop.
Push and push.
You cannot stop the word. You cannot stop the champ's word.
It's always
Absolutely.
fun to do this.
Not
man.
on my watch. So
Thank you, CJ. Thank you, Ming.
of course, man.
Thank everybody out there. For your always continued support. Everybody just been checking up on me. Just through the whole pandemic, the hard times. Keep me motivated. Keep me keep me strong.
Yeah, keep going, man. Right on. Thanks, everybody. And what's the
What's
web?
that?
It's a website, Facebook, Instagram.
Facebook, Instagram, email fanchampion@yahoo.com.
Yeah.
I got the merchandise.
Oh yeah, dude. Here, wait. let me,
Yeah, the
T-
merch.
tpublic.com.
I wonder if they saw
dude,
that.
we got lanyards, man. We
Did
don't
they
even
see
know
that?
lanyards here, dude. You beat us to the lanyards, man. We got
Lanyards.
transport
You
lanyards.
need lanyards.
I got somebody that hit
Yeah,
me
the
up.
lanyards. Okay, duly noted.
You want a lanyard? Hit me up. I'm looking for sponsors. Email me for sponsorship. Being a guest.
Yeah, for sure. Come on in. Come have as much fun as we did tonight.
Exactly. Always fun in the Shared Universe podcast studio. So if you want a podcast,
Yeah, come here,
it's the
man.
place to be.
Come here.
Yes.
Champ's word
So,
records.
spread the love, spread the positivity, and spread the word. Champ's word.